I'm going to show you how you can make one of these. This is a bottle trap, and bottle traps are useful in collecting insects as it's easy for flying insects to get in, but harder for them to get out. So if you want to know how to make one of these at home, carry on watching. So there's just a few items that you'll need to make your bottle trap. The first is of course a plastic bottle. This can be any size bottle that you have. You'll need some scissors. Again, if you're a younger viewer, you may need permission or assistance to use the scissors. Some sellotape, maybe a pen to help draw your line for when you cut your bottle, and also some bait to put in your bottle, and I'm going to just using cat food today. So firstly, you're going to take your bottle and draw a line around it so you know where to cut. Just like so. And then once you've done that, you need to take your scissors and carefully cut the top of your bottle. Again, you may need assistance to do this. So then you should have your bottle in two parts just like this. You're going to need to put some bait at the bottom of your bottle now. And again, as I said, I have some cat food. Any kind of meaty product will work best in this sense, as we're looking for insects of forensic relevance and they're attracted to decomposing things. So I'm just going to add my cat food to my bottle. So now you can see we have our bait in our bottle. So we need to put our top, turn it upside down and place it on top, just like that. Be careful because when we've cut the bottle, the edges may be a bit sharp, so they may harm you. And we're going to need to sellotape our top together so the top doesn't come off and there's no gaps for any of the flying insects to get out. So now we've created our bottle trap. So now you can just go and leave this in a nice sunny place in your garden or on your window ledge or your balcony, and just come back and checking it and see what insects you can find. So now I'm going to show you how to create your pitfall trap. A pitfall trap is a trap that is in the ground, so it's at ground level, and it catches things that walk on the ground, such as like beetles and ants and maybe even arachnids, so spiders too. There are just a couple of things that you need to make your pitfall trap. You need some kind of plastic cup that you can put in the ground. You'll need some bait to lure your insects, so I've got some cat food just here, and also you'll need a trowel to dig a hole. Again, with this is something that you may need to ask permission first with whoever you live with if it's okay for you to dig a hole in your garden. So firstly, all you need to do is pop your bait, so mine's cat food, into the plastic tub. So I have my cat food in here now. So the next thing you'll need to do is dig a hole that is the height of the cup you're using, as you want the cup to be on ground level so it's easy for the insects to get in and don't have to like climb over things. So we'll go and do that now. I'm going to take my pot here that I have my bait in and place it in the hole. And then if the hole is a bit wider than the width of my cup, I'm just going to take the soil that I dug out the hole and pat it round to make sure it's all nice and secure. And there's no other gaps that insects could fall down into. So now my pitfall trap is in the ground and it's nice and secure. You may also wish to cover your pitfall trap like I have done here, and this is to try and prevent any of the insects from escaping, especially if they are flying insects, and also shielding them from other predators. So now we have our bottle trap and our pitfall trap. So they're going to stay in my garden now, and I'm going to check on them at least once a day, maybe in a couple of days for the next week, and see what insects we have found. And I hope you all will join with me and maybe either create a bottle trap and a pitfall trap. So next Forensics Friday we can go over what insects I have found and hopefully what insects you have found too, to see if any of those are of forensic importance. So I'd love to see if you could join in with me and maybe find some insects.